Hey guys, it's Darth Magus Plays here, and today I'm going to be doing a tier list of all of the Goombas. These are all of the Goombas that the creator could find on the Mario Wiki. I don't know all of these Goombas, so if I do not completely recognize a Goomba where it's from, I'll rank it based on like design or assumed functionality. There's a few interesting ones in here. Looking at the Roomba. But yeah, let's get started. It goes S through D tier, and Happy April. So firstly, I'd like to give credit to the creator, who is Cold Soup. They're on tierlistmaker.com. The creator is named Cold Soup. If you'd like to check out any of his other tier lists. So let's get started. First up's your classic Goomba. Classic, first enemy of the game, but not particularly interesting. I think I'm gonna put him in a B tier, mid B tier, or just in the middle. Next is a Goomba Stack. I've been playing through a lot of Super Mario 3D World lately, with Bowser's Fury, and so I've encountered a good bit of these. Personally, I think they're best in Mario Odyssey, where you can capture them and stack and make a stack bigger. But they're pretty cool here. I think I'm putting them in A because they're more unique than a regular Goomba. Next up is this like Koopa. This is this like Goomba with like a spike with a shell on his head with a spike on it. I don't know where he's from. I think he's from Paper Mario based on the design. But I think he's cool. I feel like the spike makes him more useful than a regular Goomba because you can't jump on his head. So I think I'm gonna put him in above Goomba and B tier. Next up, I think this is a Mario and Luigi character based on the art style. But this is like a wizard Goomba. That or a Goomba in like a nightgown. He he looks cool, but like he looks terrified, so he doesn't look as like capable as some other Goombas are. So I want to put him into C tier for sucking. This is a golden Goomba from New Super Mario Bros. 2. Basically, in that game, if you hit a golden ring, all the enemies turn gold. I'm assuming that's what they're talking about when they have this Goomba. Goomba. I think I'm putting him in S tier because he looks dope and he spurts out money. Why not? Next up is a cat Goomba from Super Mario 3D World. He is a Goomba, but he's a cat. In the game, he's much more interesting than a regular Goomba because he jumps and dives, which is pretty nice. And if you kill him, you might have a chance to get a cat suit. So I think I'll put him higher than the Stack Goomba in A tier. Next up is the Skull Goomba. I remember these from New Super Mario Bros. 2 in like the castle levels. They're Goombas, but they have a little skull on their head. So they look cooler, but they have no more like practical purpose. So I think I'm putting them like in mid B tier. Next up is Green Goomba. I'm assuming from the Paper Mario series. He looks sick. I'm putting him in D tier. The color almost matches, so I'm putting him in D tier. Then there's Disc Goomba. I remember him. I remember him in 3D World, I believe. And yeah, it's just Goomba, but he's kind of disky. Why not Disc Goomba? He's interesting. I don't remember exactly what he does, but I'm putting him in like low B tier. He kind of scares me. Next is, I think it's called Goombet. This is a Goomba from Super Mario Odyssey, and you get moons from her. Basically, you stack a bunch of Goombas, and you put her, and you walk them over to her, and then she spurts out a moon out of love. And then when you turn to Mario, she vanishes. I think I'll put her in above Goomba Stack in A tier, just because of how useful. Yeah, usefulness. This is a blue Goomba that's crying. Blue is the best color. but he doesn't look. I'm putting him in C tier for the same reason as this wizard. He doesn't look very effective. I'm putting him above it because he's like almost fully blue. I do not remember this character's name exactly, but I do know what game she comes from. She comes from Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I'm pretty sure. I never played that game. Oh, where did I put her? I never played that game, but I know characters like this are why people love that game's partners. Personally, I have no attachment, but like I like the design, so I'll put her in B tier or A tier. Sure, put her there. This, I guess the joke is that this is like Mario Galaxy's Goomba, but they already have a Goomba because this is a little Octo dude. He was in Galaxy, and he was in 3D World. Basically, he spurts rocks at you. Don't really know why he's here. He's not really like a Goomba at all, but he is. I love Mario Galaxy, and this is one of the more effective Goombas. I've actually died to this one, so I'm putting him in S tier for usefulness, and he's from Galaxy. Next up is the Paragoomba. This is a Goomba that can fly. Yeah, much more effective than a regular Goomba. And in Mario Odyssey, it has a cool mechanic where if you capture him, you can actually fly around. I think I'll put him in bottom of A tier. Next up is this very angry looking dude, this red Goomba. He looks quite angry. So I think he belongs in B. I'm from above regular Goomba. I feel like isn't very happy and he might just kick your butt. Next up is Tanuki Tail Goomba from Super Mario 3D Land. He just walks around and then he swings his tail and keeps walking. Less effective than Cat Mario, but I feel like more effective than like Stack Mario, so I'm putting him here. Or no. Crap. Put him there. Boom. Next up is Little Shell Goomba. This is from the Galaxy games. Basically, you jump on his head, but it doesn't hurt him. You have to get him out some other way, or just completely ignore him. If you use your spin dash on him, though, he flies over upside down, then you can jump on him. Overall, pretty fortified, but because of Mario's spin dash move, it's not the most effective, so I think I'm gonna put him at top of B. This is like a manga Goomba. It's like some sort of artwork, not from any certain game. This might be the Goomba from from Shigeru Miyamoto's original drawing. That could be this Goomba. Could be what it's referencing. Or it could just be a Goomba. This definitely looks like an early Goomba, because like whatever's below it doesn't look like a body. It looks like I don't even know what that looks like. I'm putting in C or D for I don't really know what that is. Next is Sick Goomba. This is constipated Goomba. If you look into its eyes, it's yeah. I think he's also from some. He might be also from. He could be also some sort of artwork drawing. Could be from a manga. Could be from Shigeru Miyamoto's original work. I don't quite know. But I think he looks slightly better than other Goombas. So I'm putting him in bottom of C tier. Next up is Shadow Goomba. This might be talking about how in Super Mario 3D World you can go into shadow levels and there might be some Goombas in there. Or it could be mentioning maybe like a game. I don't know. I think it looks kinda cool. I'm putting in. Or maybe it's just a texture that didn't work out. I don't know. Next up is this Blue Goomba. I have a feeling this Blue Goomba he honestly looks like a Goomba that got like powered up, so he got bigger. So I'm gonna put him, and he also is pretty blue. So I'm gonna put him in bottom of A tier because I think he looks pretty cool. Next up is this like mad scientist Goomba. He's definitely from a Paper Mario game, and he looks kind of wonky. But I think he's most cool. Like, I don't think he could like hurt a fly. I'm gonna put him in top of C. Top of C. Next up is I forgot. I don't know what they are. They're the kind of weird Goomba things that are introduced in Super Mario World, and are now in games like 3D World. Basically, what you do is you jump on their head, they flip over, then you just walk into them, and they die in the 3D Mario games. Because they're not very that threatening. They are better than an actual Goomba. I think I'm gonna put them here because they have cooler shoes. Yeah, This is like also Paper Mario. This is a Goomba with a little baseball hat. He looks cool. I like him. I'm gonna put him here. He looks like he's having fun. This Goomba, I think he's from a. He looks like he's from um like a DS game. So I'm assuming he's from like a Mario and Luigi game. He's in a rock. He's rock. I don't. He's in a rock. I'm gonna put him above regular Goomba. He's a rock. Next up is like this King Goomba. I don't think it's the best King Goomba. He looks kind of bootleg. His crown's not actually like fully on his head. Kind of weird. I'll put him in like above Crying Goomba or above Crying Goomba. Listen to me. Yeah. Next up is like Incinerator Goomba. This is like the equivalent. This is like the Goomba equivalent of Fury Bowser. And I think he looks pretty cool. I'll put him in S tier. Next up is like Fat Goomba. He has a giant lollipop behind him. I feel like he's been eating a bit too many sweets. So I'm put him a D. I don't think he's gonna be very effective. These are like I don't know, like 3 of these. This is like Dragon Ball Goomba. He has a Dragon Ball inside of him. He's made of goop. He looks kind of cool, so I'm put him here in B tier. Scuba Goomba. I feel like Goombas aren't very effective underwater. I'll put him in S tier because Goombas need more underwater access, and this Goomba's packing. Mummy Goomba. Mummy Goomba, put him over there. Put him there. Top of D. Mummy Goomba. Tanuki Goomba with a leaf on his head. Don't he goes in D here too. I don't really know about that. This is pretty cool. So this is a Goomba who's in one of those little sea spiky balls, and I can see he rolls around. That or the ball ate him. I don't know. I feel like they'll be pretty effective. I'm gonna put him higher up in A tier. Pumpkin Goomba. This is also from Super Mario Galaxy. And when he walks around, he spurts out a little blue fire behind him. So that's pretty cool. And he does that, and he kind of keeps walking around. Mario to kill him has to spin dash his pumpkin off, then he has to jump on him. So I'm gonna put him like here, yeah, just so that stuff. He's pretty effective, yeah. Next up is Shoe Goomba from Super Mario Bros. 3. It's a Goomba in a shoe. You kill him, and then he spurts out, and he's in a shoe. There's almost a spiritual successor to this in the 3D world with the Skate Goomba. You kill him when he's in the skate, and you take a skate and run around. Boot Goomba is awesome. I feel like Boot Goomba deserves top of S tier. Next is King Goomba. This is a boss in Super Mario 64 DS. And yeah, he's pretty cool. He has a lot of Goombas around him. I died to him a good 2 times. I think the King deserves to be in like middle S tier. Next up is Giant Goomba. I always loved these guys. These guys were in Galaxy, they were in 64, I believe. They were definitely also in 3D Land and Mario 3. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty cool. He's much more effective. I'm putting him like towards the top of B, or second to top. Yeah. I think this is supposed to be a mini Goomba, and those things suck in every game they're in. I'm putting him in like the bottom. In like 3D World, they hurt you. In Mario 3, they make you slower. This looks like a paper underground Goomba. It's like a Goomba looking like he's underground. I think I'll put him bottom C though, because like play. Next up is a Roomba. Top of S tier. Next is like the capture like Mario Goomba from Super Mario Odyssey. I think it's pretty cool. You can stack them. I think Mario Goombas deserves an S tier because that's how many things you can do. Waddle Dee, the Goomba of the Kirby series, the man. Yeah, Waddle Dee. I'm gonna put him towards the top B. I feel like he's pretty nice. Waddle Dee's pretty cool. So now we got Mario Red Goomba and Blue Goomba. It's this game's version of Pokemon. Well, yeah, it's Pokemon Red and Blue, but Mario. As always, Blue is better, so Blue goes bottom of Bottom of B, A. Well, red Goomba goes on top of B. Or no, I'll put it a bit farther down. So that's my list. Yeah. Comment what you think. Happy Happy April Fool's Day, and see you all next time.